Hello and welcome to this week's, today is day 16, 17? I'm losing track. So it's, yes, day 16 of positivity. And so I have a wonderful person that wants to speak, and that is Jesus, and he sat in the chair by the side of me, and so before we go to him, I just want to talk about how what a wonderful journey we're on, and I invite you to be on this journey with me, and to be part of this journey, and so don't forget to subscribe and press the bell so that you can be kept up to date with things. So anyway, without further ado, let's go to Jesus, and here's what he has to say. So he's just drawing close to me, and he's saying that he says that he's very delighted to be able to be speaking his words on these videos, and he says that he's put a lot of thought and a lot of energy and a lot of work into compiling these videos and organising who will say what and when, and he feels that he has been very successful on his part in compiling these videos. He says that he originally went to God and spoke to him about his thoughts and his ideas about going public with their voices, and God thought it was a tremendous idea. And he says that when he went to God, he laid out all the ideas that he had throughout the days of working with Gail, and throughout the different sort of aspects of the videos that he would do, and the different talks that he would do. And he is saying to me that he feels that the world is open to their world at the moment, that they are open to the idea that we exist. And he feels that more people at this current time are turning to God and turning to himself, because they want to feel the comfort and the love of their world at a time when there is a lot of despair and concern for the future. And he's saying to me that he is grateful for people acknowledging our world, and this is something that not only he wants, but his Father wants as well. And he wants to show to you that they are committed to be in your lives. They are committed to work with you. They are committed to help you in any way that you need help. He says that when he was a young boy, before he started in his ministry, he used to spend a lot of time talking to his mother, and he used to say to him, "How do you think that I can prepare myself best in order to serve the world and serve everybody that is around me, that needs to hear the words of my Father?" And he says that his mother's answer was always very clear: just start, just do it, just start. And he always reflects back to those days when she would say those words to him, and he has a sort of like a smile on his face when he remembers those times. And he says that on reflection, it was just such the wisest of words. He feels that he should have listened to her at the time, because he pondered over how he should do things, and was he ready, and should he start, and things like that for some time, and was concerned that people wouldn't accept him. But now, obviously, he knows that his actions in the world and what he did has created a huge acceptance of his world, in as much as that they understand that he is a true Messiah, and that he has walked on the earth for the purpose of explaining God's will and for the purpose of helping people understand that there is only one way forward in life, and that is, of course, to walk in the light, to walk the path towards God and to come through me. He says that he wishes that he'd started doing his work much earlier, because he feels that he could have personally reached more people in a way that he feels would have been more productive today. Because he feels that many people have turned their backs on all of the work that he did and the apostles did. And he says that if you think about it, we struggled so much. We went against the law of the land, and we held ourselves responsible for the actions that were to be taken against us, for we knew that we were walking a dangerous path. We knew that if we had taken this path in a different way, then perhaps the consequences would not have been so severe. And it saddens him that he feels that all his brothers and his friends passed in such horrific ways. And he looks with a sort of smile and he says that, I wish that we could have been more protected and more loved at that time. He says now, of course, we are loved and we are respected, but he wants people to walk towards us and be part of our lives, because he says that through you coming to us, we will come to you. We are ready and waiting to be in your lives. We want to be in your lives. In fact, he says, I want all of us and God to be in your lives, to show you that there is a beauty to behold, and that is God. He says that God is so kind to him and always considers his words and always looks to help him in the work that he does. And he feels ever grateful to God for being there in his life and being there in a way that he couldn't imagine any other being. And he regularly says to God, God, how can I help you? For you help all of us so much. What can I do for you? How can I help you? And God always says, continue with your work. Continue helping all of mankind. Continue showing your love. And then I am happy at all times. And so Jesus says, that is exactly what I do. I am here to continue with my love for you. I am here to continue always helping mankind and always being there for when anybody prays. I am the first person to be there to try and assist you in your lives. He's thanking you for watching this video and says that he is enjoying these videos so much, and he will be continuing to do this work as long as people are eager to hear his words. And he's taking my hands and he's bowing my head and he's wanting to say a prayer. I ask that people accept our world, that understand that we were once human too, and we know the difficulties of life, that we wish to assist you in your lives, showing you that there is a path towards God, helping you in your day-to-day lives and also in your long-term goals, knowing that there is always a light beside you. It is my wish always to be of service to God, but also to you. And he thanks you for listening to his prayer. And he says that he will always be there for you. So thank you for listening. And quite extraordinary, isn't it, that I think that one of the messages that really comes out of this is that he wants people to acknowledge their world, and I think all of them do, and it's something that I really get loud and clear from them, like, listen to us, hear our words, and hear what we want to do for you. So I think that's really quite interesting. But anyway, if you want to hear any more, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.